run for freedom through the broader's aching breast, runs a thrill of joy prophetic, trembling on from east to west. And the slave, where'er he cowers, feels the soul within him climb to the awful verge of manhood as the energy sublime of a century burst full blossomed on the thorny stem of time. Of huts and palace shoots the instantaneous throw, when the travail of the ages rings our systems to and fro. At the birth of each new era, with a recognizing start, nation wildly looks at nation, standing with new blips apart. And glad truth's yet mightier man-child leaps beneath the future's heart. So the evil triumph sendeth with a terror and a chill, under continent to continent, the sense of coming ill. And the slave, where'er he cowers, feels his sympathies with God, in hot teardrops ebbing earthward to be drunk up by the sod, till a corpse calls round and buried, delving in the nobler clod. Mankind are one in spirit, and an instinct bears along. Round the earth's electric circle, the swift flash of right or wrong. Whether conscious or unconscious, yet humanity's vast frame, through its oceans under fibers, feels the gush of joy or shame. In the gain or loss of one race, all the rest have equal claim. Once to every man and nation comes the moment to decide, in the strife of truth with falsehood, for the good or evil side. Some great cause God's new Messiah, offering each the bloom or blight, parts the goats upon the left hand and the sheep upon the right. And the choice goes by forever twixt the darkness and the light. Hast thou chosen all my people, on whose party thou shalt stand? Ere the doom from its one sandal shakes the dust against our land. Though the cause of evil prosper, yet his truth alone is strong. And though beat she wander outcast, now I see around her throng troops of beautiful tall angels to enshield her from all wrong. Backward look across the ages, and the beacon moment see, that like peaks of some continent just through oblivion see. Not an ear at court or market for the low foreboding cry of those crisis God's stern winnowers, from whose feeders chaff must fly. Never shows the choice momentous till the judgment hath passed by. Seems the great avenger, history's pages but record one death grapple in the darkness twixt all systems and the word. Truth forever on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne. Yet that scaffold sways the future, and behind the dim unknown standeth God within the shadow, keeping watch above his own. We see dimly in the present what is small and what is great. So of faith how weak an arm may turn the iron helm of fate. But the soul is still oracular amid the market's din. List the ominous stern whisper from the Delphic cave within. They enslave their children's children who may compromise with sin. Slavery, the earthborn cyclops, Phallus of the giant Druze, sons of brutish force and darkness, who have drenched the earth with blood. Famished in his self-made desert, blinded by a purer day, gropes in yet unblessed regions for his miserable prey. Shall we guide his gory fingers where our helpless children play? To side with truth is noble when we share her wretched crust. Ere her cause bring fame and profit, and 'tis prosperous to be just. Then it is the brave man chooses, while the coward stands aside, doubting in his abject spirit till his Lord is crucified. And the multitude make virtue of the faith they had denied. Count me our chosen heroes, they were souls that stood alone, while the men they agonized for hurled the contumelious stone. Stood serene and down the future saw the golden beam incline to the side of perfect justice, mastered by the faith divine, by one man's plain truth to manhood and to God's supreme design. By the light of burning heretics, Christ's bleeding feet I track, toiling up new Calvary's hell with the cross that turns not back. And these months of anguish number how each generation learned one new word of that great credo which in prophet hearts hath burned, since the first man stood got conquered with his face to heaven upturned. For humanity sweeps onward where today the martyr stands. On the morrow crouches Judas with the silver in his hands. Far in front the cross stands ready and the crackling faggots burn, while the hooting mob of yesterday in silent awe return to clean up the scattered ashes into history's golden urn. 'Tis as easy to be heroes as to sit the idle slaves of a legendary virtue carved upon our fathers' graves. Worshippers of light ancestral make the present light a crime. Was the Mayflower launched by cowards, steered by men behind their time? Turn those tracks to cast a future that made Plymouth Rock sublime. They were men of present valor, stalwart old iconoclasts, unconvinced by axe or gibbet that all virtue was the past. But we make the truth a falsehood, thinking that hath made us free, hoarding it in moldy parchments while our tender spirits flee the rude grasp of that great impulse which drove them across the sea. They have rights who dare maintain that we are traitors to our sires, smothering in their holy ashes freedom's new lit altar fire. Shall we make the creed our jail, or shall we in our haste to slay from the tombs of the old prophets steal the funeral lamps away to light up the martyr faggots around the prophet's of today? Occasions teach new duties, time makes ancient good uncouth. They must upward still and onward, who would keep abreast of truth? Lo, before us gleam her campfires, we ourselves must pilgrims be. Launch our Mayflower and steer boldly through the desperate winter sea, nor attempt the future's portal with the past blood-rusted key. New occasions teach new duties, time makes ancient good uncouth. They must upward still and onward, who would keep abreast of truth? Lo, before us gleam her campfires, we ourselves must pilgrims be. Launch our Mayflower and steer boldly through the desperate winter sea, nor attempt the future's portal with the past blood-rusted key.